Aging is often spoken about as if it were a mystery, a lottery of genes and luck. But science tells us that the way we live, the habits we keep, and the subtle signals in our bodies and minds give important clues about how long we may walk this earth. After the age of 70, these clues become sharper, more revealing. They are not guesses, but patterns observed by researchers, doctors, and gerontologists who study what separates those who live into their 80s, 90s, and even beyond 100, from those whose journeys end sooner. This video is not about predicting the exact day or year when life will end. Rather, it is about awareness. It is about knowing the 10 scientifically proven signs that can reveal the trajectory of your aging. These signs are not prophecies, they are opportunities. Each one shows us not only where we are, but also where we can still choose to go. Let us step into the science of longevity and uncover these powerful indicators. Sign 1. Walking speed. The stride of longevity of the most reliable predictors of life expectancy after 70 is something deceptively simple. Your walking speed. In large-scale studies across the world, scientists have found that older adults who walk faster tend to live longer. It isn't just about physical strength, it is about what walking speed represents. A brisk, steady stride reflects healthy muscles, a strong heart, good balance, and even mental sharpness. It shows that your body is still able to work as a unified system. A study, published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, revealed that gait speed alone could predict survival rates almost as accurately as many medical tests. Those who walked at a pace of about 1 meter per second or faster had significantly higher chances of living well into their 80s and 90s. So the next time you walk across your living room, down your driveway, or through the park, know that your stride is more than a movement, it is a mirror of your longevity. Sign 2. Grip strength. The power in your hands. Another surprising predictor of life expectancy is grip strength. Doctors have long noticed that older adults with stronger handshakes often live longer than those with weaker grips. Why? Grip strength is not just about your hands, it reflects the overall condition of your muscles, your nervous system, and your cardiovascular health. A firm grip means your body still carries resilience, while a weak grip can be an early sign of frailty. In fact, research from the British Medical Journal showed that grip strength was a better predictor of mortality than blood pressure in seniors. It is a simple test that speaks volumes. Can you easily open a jar, carry grocery bags, or hold onto a railing? If so, your muscles are speaking the language of longevity. Every time you use your hands, you are not just grasping objects, you are grasping life itself. Sign 3. Optimism and emotional outlook. The hidden medicine. Not all predictors of longevity are physical. Some are hidden in the mind and heart. Optimism, the belief that life is worth living, that tomorrow can be brighter, has been scientifically linked to longer life spans. Harvard researchers followed thousands of older adults and found that those who described themselves as optimistic were significantly more likely to live past 85 than their more pessimistic peers. Optimism doesn't just make you feel better, it lowers stress hormones, strengthens the immune system, and encourages healthier choices. Living alone or aging without family can sometimes create shadows of loneliness, but those who nurture hope, who see each day as a chance for meaning, carry within them a secret medicine. Optimism is not denial of hardship. It is the choice to believe that even in hardship, life is still worth engaging with. This invisible attitude can add years not just to your life, but to the joy within those years. Sign for nutrition and body weight. The balance of survival food is more than sustenance, it is medicine, energy, and protection. After 70, the way your body processes food becomes one of the clearest indicators of how long you may live. Studies consistently show that seniors who maintain a healthy body weight, neither underweight nor obese, tend to live longer. Malnutrition weakens the immune system and accelerates frailty, while excess weight places dangerous strain on the heart, lungs, and joints. It isn't about dieting or chasing numbers on a scale. It's about balance, eating enough protein to preserve muscle, enough fiber to keep digestion strong, enough vitamins to sustain immunity. The Mediterranean diet, rich in vegetables, fruits, fish, and olive oil, has been repeatedly linked to longer life expectancy. Your plate is not just a meal, it is a map. Each bite is a small decision that points toward either decline or vitality. Seniors who nourish themselves wisely give their bodies the resources to keep going, to keep thriving. Sign 5. Cognitive sharpness. The light of the sharp mind is one of the most reliable signs of longevity. Seniors who remain mentally engaged, those who read, solve puzzles, stay curious, or learn new skills often live longer than those who allow their minds to drift into inactivity. Neurologists have found that mental stimulation helps preserve neural connections, delaying the onset of dementia and other cognitive decline. The ability to remember names, follow conversations, and adapt to new situations is more than a comfort, it is a protective factor for survival. Imagine the brain as a lantern. When it is fed with knowledge, challenge, and curiosity, its flame burns brightly, lighting the path ahead. When neglected, the lantern dims, leaving one vulnerable in the shadows of confusion and dependence. 2. Live long is not only to have years, but to have clarity within them. Cognitive sharpness is the inner fire that illuminates those years. Sign 6. Social connections. The lifeline of the heart science has repeatedly shown that loneliness is as dangerous to health as smoking or obesity. Seniors who maintain strong social connections, whether through friends, family, or community, live longer, healthier lives than those who age in isolation. Human beings are not meant to live in silence. The simple act of sharing a meal, having a conversation, or laughing with someone creates chemical changes in the body, lowering stress hormones, improving immunity, and protecting the heart. In one long-term study, seniors with active social lives were 50% more likely to survive over the next decade compared to their isolated peers. Loneliness, on the other hand, accelerates decline, deepens depression, and shortens lifespan. A phone call, a shared cup of tea, a walk with the neighbors, these are not small gestures. They are lifelines. They are invisible medicine, keeping both the heart and the spirit alive. Sign 7. Resilience against stress. The silent, shield. Stress is inevitable in life, but the way you respond to it after 70 can predict how long you will live. Seniors who remain calm under pressure, who find healthy ways to cope with grief, change, or hardship, live longer than those consumed by constant worry. Stress triggers inflammation, raises blood pressure, and weakens the immune system. But resilience, the ability to bend without breaking, acts as a shield. This resilience often comes from perspective. After 7 decades, those who have learned to release bitterness, embrace gratitude, and adapt to life's storms carry an inner strength. Their bodies mirror that strength with lower rates of illness and longer lifespans. It isn't about avoiding stress. It is about transforming it, choosing to respond with calm rather than panic, acceptance rather than despair. In this choice lies a hidden power to extend life itself. Asterisk. Sign 8. Sleep quality. The hidden healer. Sleep is often overlooked, treated as an inconvenience in a busy world. But after 70, it becomes one of the most powerful predictors of longevity. Good sleep is not just rest, it is repair. It is the body's nightly chance to heal, restore, and prepare for tomorrow. Scientists have found that seniors who consistently sleep 7 to 8 hours at night have lower risks of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and even dementia. Too little sleep weakens the immune system and damages memory. Too much sleep, on the other hand, can signal hidden illness. Sleep is not about quantity alone, it is about quality. Deep, uninterrupted rest is when the brain clears toxins, when cells repair themselves, when the heart slows and regains strength. Seniors who wake refreshed, who dream, who fall asleep with peace rather than worry, carry with them one of the strongest signs of long life. In silence, in darkness, in the rhythm of breath, sleep whispers the secret of survival. Sign 9. Physical activity. The motion of life. Movement is life. It is as simple and as profound as that. Seniors who remain physically active after 70, whether by walking, stretching, gardening, or even dancing, are far more likely to live longer than those who live in stillness. Exercise does not have to be extreme. It does not mean running marathons or lifting heavy weights. It can be as simple as moving your body every day, keeping muscles awake, joints flexible, and the heart engaged. In a study of older adults, even light physical activity, such as daily walking or chair exercises, reduced the risk of early death by up to 40%. The body thrives when in motion. Stagnation, on the other hand, leads to decline. Every step taken, every stretch performed, every moment of movement is an investment in tomorrow. Motion is not just survival, it is vitality. Sign 10. Purpose and meaning. The compass of longevity. Perhaps the most profound predictor of life after 70 is not physical at all. It is the sense of purpose. Researchers studying blue zones, regions where people live exceptionally long lives, have found a common thread. Older adults who live with purpose often outlive those who do not. Whether it is caring for a garden, volunteering, mentoring, or simply waking each day with a reason to rise, purpose acts like fuel for the soul. Without purpose, time feels heavy, and the body mirrors that heaviness. With purpose, life feels lighter, fuller, longer. Psychologists call this ikigai, a Japanese word meaning reason to live. Seniors who carry their ikigai wake up with energy, maintain healthier habits, and even show stronger immunity against disease. Purpose is the compass. It points forward, giving direction when the days blur together. For those who live alone, it may be the difference between despair and hope, between drifting and thriving. Closing reflections. So what do these 10 signs reveal? They tell us that longevity is not a mystery locked in our genes alone. It is written in the way we walk, the way we sleep, the way we connect, and the way we believe in tomorrow. Walking speed, grip strength, optimism, nutrition, mental sharpness, social connections, stress resilience, sleep quality, physical activity, and purpose. These are the scientifically proven signs of how long life may last after 70. But more importantly, they are not just signs to observe. They are signs to cultivate. Each one offers a choice, and action, a way to strengthen the thread of life. The gift of aging is not simply more years, it is the wisdom to use those years well. And in the quiet signals of the body and soul, science has given us a map to walk not only longer, but deeper, richer, fuller. Because life after 70 is not the end of the story. It is a chapter where wisdom, resilience, and meaning come together, and where the length of the story is still, in many ways, ours to shape.